So today I'm working with a Staffy Cross rescue breed who has become incredibly reactive and borderlining on aggressive towards other people and other dogs. It's become so bad that the owners are having to walk early first thing in the morning or last thing at night just in hopes of avoiding other people or other animals.
Well, we got her about 3 years ago.
Okay.
So we've obviously owned her for that long. When she was a puppy, she was bought by an elderly lady, and when the lady went out, she locked her in the car and left her in the car, so she never socialised as a puppy. She could see other dogs walking past the end of the drive, and so she couldn't really get to them, and I think she just learnt to just bark at that point. And then we've had her, and we try our best with her, but you try and walk her at normal times of the day, and as soon as she sees another dog, she's barking, she's swinging off the end of the lead. It becomes hard work. You end up just walking in the evening, late at night, when there's no one around, just to give her a peaceful walk.
Just from watching these situations, it's lovely just when we can have the chat, I can just kind of have a little look what's going on. So yeah, she's definitely very independent. This doesn't necessarily look like fear to me though. A lot of dogs that are in this mode, where they're kind of looking around of, you know, what's going on, oh my God, I'm in a new place, and then that can spark it. With her, she seems very, very confident.
Yes.
Which then suggests that she's more down that kind of scale of, I've got this. And then it's anyone dares come near us, bam, 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 and then off the reactivity goes. Reactivity tends to spark from one of those two places. This, looks like it would, kind of more independent, confident reactivity as opposed to kind of fear-based reactivity. Keep that at bay, and keep it at bay moving forward forever. So some of the methods we'll talk about today are stuff that you kind of will just need to do to keep control of that.
Yeah, of course.
But we're definitely gonna be able to make progress. So my job as a canine behaviourist is to get to the root cause of any reactivity or aggression as quickly as possible, and then to work out, is it reactivity or is it aggression? And in this case, it was definitely reactivity. But what is reactivity? Well, for me, the vast majority of cases stems from a dog that is filled with anxiety and fear. That anxiety and fear stems from having nobody taking charge of the situation, nobody that the dog can look up to for guidance and direction and tell them the appropriate way to behave. So they're forced into a situation where they have to start making decisions for themselves, and usually those decisions are bad decisions in the form of reactivity or aggression. So would you say that's a normal example of the reactivity? This? Would it be worse with dogs?
If it was another dog, it'd be worse. It'd be worse than that.
So absolutely, in that situation, she just needs someone just to quickly come in and just say, hey, stop doing that. So with any tool, so we call this the power steering band of a dog. A lot of people make the mistake of just kind of having it loose. And as soon as it comes down to kind of where a flat would sit, you're borderlining on a harness where they really want to push through it. Poppy? Yeah, good girl. Poppy? Yeah, good girl. Poppy? Good, yes. Good girl. So this is kind of what I'm looking for, is that eye contact and basically engagement is what I'm looking for. So hopefully now giving her a few seconds break. Poppy, yeah, good. So straight away she needed no correction or pressure there. And that was just off 3 or 4 reps. Let's go. Yes. Good. How do, gents? You all right? So would this be reactivity by now?
Yeah.
Lovely. And that's just from instilling a little bit of leadership and letting her know, hey, I need you focused on me.
That is incredible.
She's trying. You can see how laser focused she is. This guy tells me when I can do what I want to do.
Sure. That is incredible. She would have been swinging off the end of the lead.
You'd be tempted there to want to pay it. I wouldn't in that situation, because she was what we call loading. That's where you saw her go dead tense. You're really excited because she wasn't swinging. So we've made massive progress, but she is still loading, and I don't want to reward that. Here we go, here we go, here. Oh, that was lovely, here we go. So staying calm. Lovely. If in that moment where she was loading, oh, there's a dog, and she went, I'm jackpotting that, because she challenged herself. She went, there's a dog there, I don't know what to do, what should I do? And in that situation, I'd be, yes, good, stay. If she was to swing off, it would have been an I'd have popped it back in, and I would just bring her back into a sit. So in this short session, we were able to make huge, life-changing transformations with this dog, but the job is never done. From here, it's my job to empower the owner, give the owner confidence that they can do it for themselves. In situations like this, the reason these transformations are so dramatic is because I was able to quickly, and often for the very first time in a dog's life, instill some leadership, instill some rules, boundaries and expectations, and that's where you finally see the dog weight of the world come off their shoulders and relax. But that's all well and good me doing it, but the owner then needs to learn how to do that for themselves. So I spend a lot of time teaching them how to do that so that they can take that home and enjoy their beautiful dog that's all they've ever wanted is a bit of rules, boundaries, expectations and some guidance from a loving leader that this dog now has. So when you're ready, just nice and come towards us. Now directional change and go. Good. Now pop it back into your green circle and then loose and head up. Really nice. Again, change back towards me. That time she was on it. Did you feel the difference?
Yeah. There's no tension on the lead.
You can't see it, but she went woohoo. So again, directional change again. Pop that. There you go, nice. Now pop it, yeah, lovely, really good, really good. Again, up to your next one.
Okay, let's go. Okay, sit.
You see how she's already starting to just not be too fussed now? This is becoming a learnt behaviour. This will be the big test. Give yourself a little bit more lead just because you're leaning a little bit. So again, this will just be kind of working it out now.
Okay.
So it's just, yeah, lovely, really good shaping. Now come to a sit and stay right here.
Okay. Sit. Sit.
I wouldn't worry too much about the position, but so now apply your pressure up. That's nice, really good. There you go, see the difference? Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and took some tips and tricks that you can put into practice at home with your dogs. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe if you are new here, because I can't wait to speak to you here on the next episode at Fenrir Canine Training.